And it says we are live. Hey guys, Master Farr here. Hope you all are going to have a happy new year. Yeah, we're at the end of 2025, and it's definitely been a heck of a year for the channel. I've reached over 450 subscribers, and I mean, not even that. I've almost at 600 now, thanks to all you guys. Thanks for watching. I started doing daily posts of my action figures with Figure of the Day, which you guys seem to really like. I'm glad those have really been doing well. I've been doing Transformers trivia from time to time. I'm going to try and keep up with that. I've been doing a bunch of live streams for all of you guys, just talking about figures and anime statues. I've really gotten back into doing reviews, which is pretty nice. I really didn't think I would be able to be doing those, but I'm glad you guys have been watching those. And I've been to a bunch of conventions and met a bunch of voice actors, most notably people like Colin Clinkenbeard, aka the voice of Luffy from One Piece, and like Zach Aguilar, who played Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, and of course Mark Thompson, who played Megatron in Transformers Cyberverse, and just so many people. It's been a heck of a year, and I really can't help but just say thank you all for watching, subscribing, liking my videos, liking my posts, and I hope I can do more in next year. But yeah, today we are taking a look at my top 5 figures of the year. Now, this year I up in a bunch more collecting. Like last year, I didn't do much. I really wasn't doing much posting, really. I was just starting out small. This was because I really didn't have a job for a few years, so I couldn't really afford to really do videos, and like I was just stumped and doing stuff. But like this year, like I really got back into doing things, and I just can't help but thank you all for just supporting me. And yeah, let's get started. Uh, we're gonna go over a few honorable mentions first. Starting off for the first honorable mention, we have Age of the Prime's Red Alert, which this guy is a pretty solid figure and a really good update to the old Armada Red Alert. This guy looks really nice. He was just so much fun to play with, and I really want to get the repaint of this guy Flatline. But yeah, uh, another honorable mention I want to bring up is Earthspark hashtag. She is a great figure. And for something out of Earthspark, a line I'm kind of mixed on, and oh boy, that finale was. It was something, yeah. They, oh my god, the finale for Earthspark was terrible. Like they did Hot Rod so dirty, they did Megatron dirty. They essentially reverted him back to just being evil, and I did not like it. And yeah, oh boy, so much wasted potential with Earthspark. But the figure itself is like really good, and like this figure was like the first review I did in a while on my channel, and I'm glad you guys like to review. But yeah, she's a really nice figure, pretty rare too, actually. I can't believe I found her in the wild. Same goes for Soundwave. Yeah. And, one more honorable mention. That honor goes to, let's see, where is it? Studio Series 86 Long Haul. Uh, Out of all the Constructicons so far, this guy is probably my favorite, and he is leaps and bounds better than the old Combiner Wars version. For one thing, he actually has elbows, his proportions are better. The only thing I think would have made him better is a waist swivel, and good news for all of you, I did get Mixmaster, so be expecting a review of him next year. But yeah, overall, the Constructicons have been a pleasant little surprise. Yeah, some of them are a little too similar to their Combiner Wars counterparts. Some are a little worse, like Bone Crusher and Scavenger. But yeah, I can't wait to form Devastator. But enough dicking around. Let's get on to the first of my favorite figures on this list, and that being number 5, G1 Shanklaw. Yeah, over the year, I have been definitely picking up a lot of G1 figures because G1, while being bricks, they do have their charm. Like, especially the Micromasters, I am obsessed with those little guys. And just like the Pretenders, honestly, they were cool as a concept, but like the Pretender Beasts are honestly kind of cool because you get like an animal and like a little Cybertronian figure inside. But yeah, the shell of this guy is actually pretty cool, especially for like an Autobot one. Uh, I'm kind of missing the shell like helmet, but like the shell itself is like really cool. It's this nice big bear, and he's got like a little backpack. It almost reminds me of something out of He-Man, and like just popping him open right here, you can see we have the inner robot, and he actually turns into a really cool Cybertronian bear. And this actually looks like something compared to a lot of other pretenders who in vehicle mode, you got to use your imagination, especially like the 1988 Pretenders. Those guys are a lot kind of rough, especially like characters like Wave Rider, who I actually have too. He's rough. But like Chainclaw, he's just very nice in this mode. And like get him in a robot mode quickly. He actually turns into a decent little robot, especially for 1988, which is when Transformers was starting to fall off. Granted, you did get stuff like Power Master Optimus Prime and Piranacon, but like, yeah, they were really throwing stuff at the wall around this time. But Chainclaw here, he's just a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got him. I actually got the shell of him and the robot itself, like separate. I got the figure itself of Chainclaw at a store at the beginning of the year, and I got his shell at a convention. So hell yeah. But yeah, that's number 5. Moving on to number 4, we have Age of the Primes Wasp. And this guy is honestly a story I want to tell. Like, as a kid, Transformers Animated and the original '07 movie were my first introduction to Transformers, and then that led me to checking out stuff like G1 and the Unicron trilogy, and later Prime, RD 2015, and in high school, stuff like Victory and Headmasters and Master Force, which I loved those, especially Victory. And of course, then also like Beast Wars 2nd and Neo, and RD 2001, but like animated holds a special place in my heart. And out of all the updates we've gotten, some of them have been decent to meh, like Prowl. Some have issues, like Bumblebee. Like, I was not a big fan of Bumblebee, but like this guy right here just wears the mold so well. Like, he feels like this is the figure the mold was originally meant for. And it's really cool to finally have a figure of Wasp. Because originally in the animated line, before it got canceled, they were going to do a Fugitive Waspinator from their Bumblebee, but it didn't have like the unique head sculpt. It was just essentially a green Bumblebee. But this guy is just, he is great. And he just looks great. And like the head sculpt is just like spot on to how Wasp looked. And yeah, and Wasp was honestly always one of my favorite characters in animated. It's just, I honestly just find it crazy how they gave Waspinator of all characters a bit of a tragic backstory with him being framed by Shockwave, and just having him in plastic form, it just feels great. And in vehicle mode, he looks really good too. And I was not a big fan of the original Bumblebee, but this guy, again, he's just great. Moving on to number 3, we have Legacy Galaxy Shuttle, and this is one I got for my birthday from a friend. And yeah, I love this thing. It's a repaint of the Siege Astro Train, and it looks glorious in these colors. And for being such an obscure character like Galaxy Shuttle, like, it just feels like, I don't know. I don't want to say this is what the mold was originally meant for, because it was meant to be Astro Train, but like, I don't know. It just has such a good vibe. as Galaxy Shuttle. Like in robot mode, you have like this really good looking, almost jazz like robot mode, especially with the head sculpt. It definitely gives me jazz vibes. And this is a little fan configuration I did with having the back piece that forms the tender go over the shoulders to make like shoulder mounted guns. You can combine all the guns into one giant gun. The train and shuttle mode look better in these colors. And in the base mode, this is the awesome part for me. It is paying homage to the G1 rocket base for the Micromasters, which, hell yeah. I have always wanted the G1 rocket base. Like, I remember a while back last year, this collector store I go to had it, and I never got the chance to pick it up. So just having this guy really to go at my Micromasters just works really well. And yeah, that's it for number 3. Moving on to number 2, we have Legacy United Optimus Prime, specifically G1 Optimus Prime. And this guy is based on how the original G1 figure looked for Optimus, much in the vein of the Missing Link Optimus. But unlike the Missing Link Optimus, I can actually afford it, because this guy is only like $24, and unfortunately it'll be 20 case it'll be 27 with next year's price increase. God damn it, Hasbro. Like, stop increasing the prices so much. Like 40 for a deluxe, 70 for a leader. Like, Jesus. But this guy, he just looks so good. He just updates the look so well, and he's just a lot of fun. The transformation is a perfect reinterpretation of the original G1 figure. He comes with plenty of accessories. He comes with both versions of the gun, one that the original version in 1984 came with, this gun right here, and another one based on much more on how it looked in the G1 cartoon. And of course, he comes with the Energon X. And the best part is he has rubber tires, which, hell yeah, we don't get a lot of rubber tires on figures. But yeah, and moving on to number 1, which honestly, I was not expecting to like this figure as much as I do, but here we are. Number 1 is Cyberworld Grimlock. Yup, this guy is number 1 for me this year, and Cyberworld has been a pretty crazy line, honestly. Like, the figures, small figures are essentially sharing the same mold, and Scorponok's just a giant brick, but like, Grimlock is just something else, I gotta say, because this figure surprised me. Just in the fact that while it's not the most articulated thing, it just has the most playability, and honestly feels like an old figure from like the Unicron trilogy, honestly, with how it's designed. And he's a really entertaining character in the show too. He's essentially Russian, which I like that, and he's just really entertaining. And like, there's so much you can do with this figure. Most notably stuff like the Gatling gun arm right here, which mine likes to get stuck for some reason. I gotta direct in, and yeah, it likes to get stuck on mine. You have the opening jaw that can come off and like just form like a little spattle sled by attaching it right here and taking off the arm. You have the fact it can become a mech suit, which, and I'm just going to show off the mech suit for you all right here. Just falling down this piece right here, falling down this piece, flip that in, flip this piece up, put it into place, flip this piece up, and we'll just bring in a figure, which, just bring in my last stream, that being Wheeljack. And yeah, this is just really awesome that you can do this with this figure. And not only that, but like, he can also perfectly hold small deluxes and blockies figures, which makes it even better. You don't even need like a Cyberverse figure to enjoy the full potential of this guy. Just get like some blockies or like a small deluxe. In fact, I'll just give you an example of In fact, you can hold a small deluxe by just bringing like Legacy G1 Prime, and look at this. Look at this. He can hold a Optimus. Like, this is just so cool. And in Dino mode, wow, it is... Damn, why does this keep falling off? And while in Dino mode, he may be a little simplistic. Like, he is just a lot of fun. And he can carry characters in that mode too. And just... I love this thing. Like, I was not expecting to love this thing as much as I do. Out of all the stuff that came out this year, Grimlock from Cyberworld is my favorite, which is crazy to me. But yeah, let's get them all in for a group shot. Here he is with Optimus, Wasp, Galaxy Shuttle, and Chainclaw. And here they all are, my top 5 of the year. And that's pretty much it for me this year. Master Farr sign off. Hoping you all had a happy new year. And I'm just going to check the chat here. See if anyone said anything. It doesn't look like anyone said anything. But yeah, this is Master Farr signing off, saying happy new year. And I will see you next time in 2026.